In today's world, the marriage of Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, to Aisha, Radiyallahu Anha, is often misunderstood. First, it's essential to understand the norms of the 7th century. Early marriages were common across all societies at that time, Arab, Roman, Persian, and even European. People matured physically and emotionally earlier due to environmental, social, and biological factors. Her age at marriage was not considered unusual. It aligned with the practices of that era. Critics often judge this marriage through a modern lens, forgetting that societal norms and expectations have evolved. In the Middle Ages, girls in Europe often married at similar ages. For instance, Isabella of Valois was married to King Richard II of England at the age of 6. Such practices were not uncommon globally. Aisha, Radiyallahu Anha, entered the Prophet's household at the age of 9, but their bond was built on mutual love, respect, and a shared mission. He was known for his gentleness and care. He treated her with immense kindness, giving her the space to grow and thrive. She never expressed regret or dissatisfaction with her marriage. Instead, she spoke of his loving nature, saying, "When I drank, the Prophet would take the vessel and drink from the same place where I had drunk. He would eat meat from the bone after I had bitten it." This demonstrates the profound affection and respect in their relationship. She once said, "I was most beloved to the Prophet." She also shared joyful moments from her youth, saying, "I used to play with dolls in the presence of the Prophet. Peace and blessings be upon him. My friends would join, and when the Prophet entered, they would hide, but he would call them back to play with me." This highlights the Prophet's compassion, allowing Aisha Radiyallahu Anha to experience her childhood fully. She described the Prophet's character as exemplary, saying, "His character was the Quran. Islam strictly prohibits harm in marriage, and the Quran says, 'And live with them in kindness.' Surah An-Nisa, verse 19. To those who question this marriage, it's crucial to remember that she later became a beacon of Islamic knowledge, shaping generations of scholars. Far from being a burden, this marriage enabled her to play a pivotal role in preserving and spreading the message of Islam. She saw her marriage as an opportunity to serve Islam. She once said, "I was not jealous of any woman as much as I was jealous of Khadija, Radiyallahu Anha, though she had died 3 years before I married the Prophet because of how often he mentioned her." Her marriage was divinely guided. In Sahih al-Bukhari she narrates, "The Prophet said to me, 'You were shown to me in a dream. An angel brought you to me, wrapped in a piece of silken cloth, and said to me, "This is your wife." I removed the piece of cloth from your face, and there you were. I said to myself, if it is from Allah, then it will surely be." He once said, "The superiority of Aisha Radiyallahu Anha to other women is like the superiority of tharid, a dish, to all other foods." Her father, Abu Bakr Radiyallahu Anhu, consented wholeheartedly, knowing this union carried great wisdom and blessings. This marriage was not just personal. It was a divine plan to preserve and transmit the Prophet's teachings to generations. She grew to become one of the greatest scholars of Islam, narrating over 2,200 hadiths, and we honor the legacy of Aisha, Radiyallahu Anha, as one of the most respected figures in Islamic history.